Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to talk about effect of food pollution on human and the environment. We all know that we cannot survive without food. Human cultivated crops for food for production. Although there are countless benefits of food to human being and animal, but the process of its production and processing have consequences on human and environment. Because in the process of production of food, a lot of tractors, a lot of machines will be used, a lot of things will be employed in the processing. These things all use fuel. They emit fuel that went into our environment. Also, they distract. They produce so many kind of pollution within the environment. Therefore, one of the problem that affect human being from the food production is that today's production of food employed use of chemicals in the form of insecticide, pesticide, and fertilizer. When they are separate in the environment, even the wanted animals, even animals that does not pose threat to the agricultural areas, will be affected by the insecticide and the pesticide that are separate to the land. Another problem is that the factory farming reduces the amount of land needed for meat production. Instead of the land to be used for meat production, the land will only be used for of just factory farming. Meat production alone shows to be the main contributor of carbon dioxide emission in the world. This emission are the main causes of the climate change we are experiencing today. Meat industry is estimated to be responsible for about 9% of total carbon dioxide emitted to the sky. This result of emission of various gases from the farm as well as from the microbial activity after application of animal waste as fertilizer. Another problem is animal waste because animal waste end up in our environmental deposit. This animal waste pose a constant risk of drinking water contamination and seriously affect the air quality of the nearby area. The nearby area will be having a kind of smelly, will be having a kind of experiencing a kind of very bad air because of the deposit of the animal waste. It has its uses. The animal waste can be used to produce a biofuel that can be used for providing energy to our car, to our houses, to our industries, and all the rest. It can also be used in the production of electricity. You see, after even though it has a consequences, it also have uses to us. But this practice is exceptional rather than saying it is a rule. Number four, animal husbandry poses a serious threat to the local ecosystem and biodiversity because animal husbandry occupy a lot of space for ecosystem to remain constantly in the environment. One third of arable land is used to produce animal feed and animal husbandry. Wildlife species struggle with lack of habitat because their habitat will be used for the whole animal husbandry. Some are even threatened with extinction because if there is no space, they have to move far away. After they move in, some of them will die. Some of them, before you know it, some of these wild species become extincted in the whole environment. Animal husbandry, we should know that it is not the only environmental problem of food production, but also crop production negatively affect the environment too because crop production, it uses even more land than animal husbandry. And don't forget that in the crop production, pesticide and artificial fertilizers and other chemical that are used in the crop production seriously pollute the environment and threaten wildlife species. These are some of the consequences, or these are some of the effects that food production can give to our environment. Thank you very much.